Hi, this is Brittany Matthews, and welcome to the Promotion Lady Show.
The Promotion Lady Show. It's as real as it gets. She's putting it down for you. I said you haven't seen nothing yet. The Promotion Lady Show. Putting the real back into reality. Come on and join us. Yeah, the spoken truth you will see.
Today, I am actually interviewing my cousin Joe. We go, of course, way, 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 way back.
Yes,
And God has blessed him with a mighty testimony that he would like to share today. And I want to just dive in to what we have to say today. Can you just introduce yourself to our audience today?
Hello, how you doing? My name is Hoover Johnson Jr. I've coached all my life, and I'm from Columbia, live in Aiken, South Carolina. Got a beautiful family, beautiful grandkids, and this is one of my beautiful family members here that I am blessed and excited to share with. She and I have been talking a long time, and I don't do things until God say do them. And she's been wanting to do this for a while, and I always said, no, not yet, not yet. But as soon as I heard from God, within 15 minutes, she texted me and said, are you ready to talk yet? And I said, wow. I said, well, this is the right thing to do.
Yes,
so it's
sir.
a blessing to be here with you.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure. I'm super excited. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to share his story. So first off, I want to like to know, what was your biggest obstacle in your life? I know you coached, I know you did a lot of different things, but what was that one thing that just was the biggest obstacle for you?
Wow, there's quite a few that I've been through. And I trust God in every situation, and I got through them. But cancer came up at an early part in my life, and I didn't tell a lot of people about it. It started in 1978. I had tumors. I played basketball at Lower Richland. I got hurt one night. I sat out a couple of games, and I finally went to the doctor, and he told me I had tumors in my legs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a possibility that if it was cancerous, they may have to cut my leg off. I hadn't even graduated from high school yet, and they were talking about amputating my leg.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point in time, I was sitting in my house and I stood up, I fell, and I couldn't get up. And, I laid on the floor screaming and beating on the floor and yelling. My wife was in one room asleep. My daughter was in one room sleeping. They didn't hear me. And I managed to crawl in a chair, and I was just sitting there. And I put the gun under my chin, but I was smart enough to call on the name of Jesus. I just kept calling on God. I said, Lord, I need you. I need you, Lord. I need you. I need you. I can't take this no more. I turned my phone back on, and as soon as I turned the phone on, it rung. And it was my brother, Darrell Bynum from Wagner. He and I worked together. And he said, Coach, are you okay? And I said, no, I'm not. He said, where you at? I said, 2 miles from your house. 2 miles from your house. And he said, Coach, come by. And I went by. And when he walked outside and I stood outside the car, he saw me. He knew I was in trouble. And he said, Coach, come on in. And we went in the house and he started praying. And we were crying together. And I told him I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I just couldn't take it. He got his anointing oil. He anointed me, and we prayed and we talked. And he told me about all the good things that I've done in my life and how much I was helping people. And I said, wow, I can help everybody else and I can't help myself. And we stood there for about 4 hours. And I said, Darrell, I'm okay. I'm going home. And he said, Coach, do you want me to drive you home? I said, no, I'm going to go home, call my wife, let her know that I'm okay and I'm on my way home. And I took the long way around, and I was just talking to the Lord and said, Lord, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry I went that way. And when I got home, a lot of cars were in my yard. My family was there, and I just cried. And I just kept asking God to forgive me. And, you know, it was a month later, and I was still asking for forgiveness. And I went to sleep, and in my dream, God said, I forgave you the first time you asked me to forgive you. He said, now just go out and let people know that I'm still in control. And I went on from there to have 7 or 8 back surgeries dealing with cancer. And my back looked like a Hebrew slave. I got so many scars on my back now.
You went way back.
Yeah. And, you know, and I'm still here. But 20 years ago, this started. And I've been struggling. But I've got beautiful grandkids that God let come in my life, man. And that gave me another avenue and a reason to fight. And I have gone through so many things that you don't know about. I mean, it's been crazy, but I'm still here.
Yes, sir.
That's one of my favorite songs by the Williams Brothers.
Oh,
I'm
all right
still
now.
here.
All right.
I'm still here. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yes,
And, you know, lately I've been trying to work a little bit. With all these surgeries, I still hurt every day. I'm in pain all the time, but you know, I'm still here. So I'm doing everything that I can possibly do, and all I want to do is help people.
They sent me the card, my appointment card, which was 3 weeks later, and I said they were real smart because they know if they had sent that to me saying my appointment was March the 11th, I wouldn't have gone until March the 9th, and they probably wouldn't have got the test results. But I went to the doctor. I was sitting there with a young lady. She walked in, and we started talking a little bit because I talked to everybody. And she told me her son was the coach. I said, where? She told me the high school. I said, oh, I know him real well.
Oh, wow.
And we started sharing what we was there for. I told her what I had done and what I was going through. So I went back in, and when I walked in, the doctor said, Mr. Johnson, how you doing? I said, I'm good. How you doing, sir? He said, I'm okay. He said, Mr. Johnson, I just don't understand. I said, understand what, doc? He said, you stopped all treatments a year ago. And the last time I saw you, your PSA was like 7.5, and you had
That's
cancer
high.
cells all throughout your body. And I said, yeah. He said, well, it's down to 0.2 now. I said, what does that mean? He said, that means you're cancer free. And I said, what? Wow.
Yeah.
I said, wow. And then I looked up, I said, thank you, Lord. He said, Mr. Johnson, I don't understand how a person can stop their treatments and come back cancer free. And I said, read your notes, doc.
And he had everything in his
He
notes.
had everything in his notes. And he went down through. He said, I'm going to stop, or you were going to trust God. And I said, I did.
That was in the notes.
That was in the notes. Then he said, yeah, I told you about you probably dying sooner. And what did I say? Ultimate healing. And I trusted that. And I wasn't afraid of death. You know, I didn't want to leave my grandkids, but God said, trust him.
That's right.
Trust him. So I trust him. And the doctor just said, I don't understand, how do you get that faith? I said, Doc, you get on your knees and you say a prayer to God, and then you listen. He said, huh? I said, a lot of time people pray and they don't listen for God's response.
That's so true.
They don't listen for God. He's going to respond. Might not be in a day, might not be in a month, might not be in a year, but he's going to respond.
Right.
And I said, just like you and I talk, God and I had a conversation. I go to sleep, I get in a deep sleep, and He'll tell me whatever He wants me to do. And all He's asked me to do is acknowledge Him
That's
every
right.
day. So I talk about God every day. I
Right.
share my testimony every day to somebody.
Wow.
And God's always, He's been there for me. And, you know, I'm cancer free now.
Amen.
By God's grace.
See, I told him try not to cry.
I'm cancer free right now by God's grace. And all I continue to do is share.
Right.
Brittany, all I want people to know that God is real.
Mm-hmm.
And He's still in the healing business, but you got to believe and you got to have that faith.
Right.
And you know,
and I like the fact that you use that for yourself.
Oh yeah.
So you're not saying that you're a doctor or anything, telling people to go and do all this other stuff, but you're telling people that you must trust God.
You must trust God, and I'm glad you said that because the doctor said he called me 2 weeks later, Mr. Johnson. I got 5 ladies that's gotten cancer,
Wow.
and they have given up completely. Can you talk to them? I said, I'll be glad to talk to them. I said, but doc, I'm not going to talk bad about chemotherapy. I'm not going to talk bad about radiation because God used that to heal people.
That's right.
I said, I can only tell them about my situation, how I stuck to my faith, and how God told me to trust Him. That's when I decided not to do that anymore.
Right.
So I'll never tell anybody to stop doing their cancer treatments. They're going to have to talk to God. They're going to have to get that faith. Yeah, they're going to have to get that faith, and they're going to have to believe, but they got to listen when you ask for something.
That's right.
And the doctor called me about a month later after I spoke with those ladies. He said, man, they're doing so much better now. They're fighting. He said, thank you, Mr. I said, no, don't thank me. Thank God. I don't have that power. I do not have that power. Thank God. I said, to God be the glory.
That's right.
I don't take none of that for me.
Right.
I can't do none of that. Only God can do that. And I want to always give Him the praise. And Brittany, you're looking at such a nonchalant person that I am the most happy-go-lucky person in the world.
But that's how I always saw you, though. Every time I see my cousin Joe, I used to call you Uncle Joe because I thought.
Right? Yeah.
But cousin Joe, you always happy, always kind, always sweet. And I never knew this whole time you was going through all that.
Well, that's I don't. And the thing about it, Brittany, when I get to hurting real bad, I don't go outside. And I do the same thing every day. I go to the corner store, get a free refill of Diet Coke, go wash my car, go back to the other store, stop and speak, and go home. I drink Diet Coke. My granddaughter's fussing at me. Have you had water today? No, but I got my Diet Coke. Let me see right here.
Yeah, is it? You got it?
I got my Diet Coke and I got a refill in the car. But Brittany, I do the same thing every day. If I go 2 days without going to those corner stores, my phone starts ringing. People are looking for me. If I don't answer my phone, knock, knock, knock. Somebody's knocking. Coach, are you okay? Haven't seen you in a couple of days.
Wow.
Just want to make sure you're all right.
That's love.
And I said, thank you. I said, thank you, because I'm always around. If you come to Aiken looking for me, go to a corner store and say, hey, do you know how to get in touch with Coach? They'll either have my phone number in their phone or they'll have my phone number on the wall.
So you famous?
No, I'm not famous. I just help people. They know I'm going to look out for everybody.
And see, that's what matters, though.
Look out for the homeless. If I got free food when I was working at the Carolina Gamecocks, Ole Miss, Coach Yo, she was there, and I shared with her years ago that I was battling cancer. And I saw her husband, and we started talking. And Coach Yo saw me, and her husband said, that's Hoover. That's Coach. And she came over and hugged me, and we started talking. I told her I was battling again. She said, well, I'm going to keep praying for you. And on my way home, I started getting these phone calls. Coach. I said, yeah, what's up, man? Coach Yo put you on blast, man. She's talking about you on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
And I went on Facebook. She said, I met this brother years ago. He's battling cancer. He's still battling. But I tell you what, he's the happiest cancer person I know. And she left so much. They fed the team, left so much food. She said, go back there and get some food. I went back there. I fixed a plate, ate it. And she said, Coach, take that food to somebody. So I got it, and I took it back to Aiken. I know where the homeless people at. I dropped
That's
some off at the
awesome.
homeless people.
That's awesome.
I took food. I fed a lot of people. They ate good.
That's good.
They ate good. So anytime I get anything, I go to a restaurant or something, they give food away. I take it to find people.
Yeah, to
And
people.
I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all, but
none of us. Whew.
I'm into helping people, trying to look out for people. All I try to do is look out for people because God has looked out for me. He continues to bless me. So I try to bless other people.
Well, thank you so much for being a light in the community and a light in my life. Like literally, you have gave me encouragement more so than you ever would think. I think about you often. And even when I'm doing my work and everything like that, I say my cousin, he said he's standing beside me, he pushing me. And I thank you for that. But I want you to do one thing for me. Where are those legs at that they said they was gonna amputate? Where them legs at? Can you stand up for me?
They go right there.
Yeah, they're yours, ain't it?
Hey,
I know you're gonna be out of frame, but
they steal my legs right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I can do that. And sometimes I can't do that. Sometimes
but today was a good day.
It's always a great day today just to be up here with you.
Yes, sir.
And we finally did it because, I said no for a long time. But I just had to pray to God, and it's amazing that as soon as God says it's time to share, 15 minutes later, you text me, cuz you ready to talk yet? And I said, yeah, I am. And I called you, set it up. I said, set it up and let's do it, man. But it's all to the glory of God.
Well, thank you so much for being obedient. Like I said, your story is amazing. And I thank God that you're not looking out just for yourself. You're looking out for everybody. And that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
That's it.
And if any advice, I know you gave a lot of good nuggets in your story today, sharing what God has done for you. But what's one key advice that you would give to a young person today?
Trust and believe in yourself first. Mm-hmm. Have confidence in whatever you're doing.
That's good.
Have confidence, but don't be afraid to ask questions. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid. If it's about a job and you're not quite sure about what you're doing, go ask somebody who's been there. Somebody will help you. Some people won't help you because they're looking out for themselves. But the key thing is communicate. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yep, and ask for help in anything.
Oh, God, if you need help, please ask. If you need help, if you got things going on that you can't handle, ask for help. Don't be ashamed to ask for help.
Yes, sir.
Please don't be ashamed to ask for help because somebody out there want to help you. Somebody will help you. Mm-hmm. And with all the things that I've gone through, all the surgeries, there's so many people out there that's worse than me. I'm the happiest broke person that you will ever deal with. I am. I'm on disability. Listen. It's not enough, but God always provides.
Always steps in.
Always provides.
Right there on time. And he's always been there the whole time.
He's there. He
ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
and we ain't going nowhere either.
That's right. That's right. That's
yes,
right,
sir.
Brittany.
It was a pleasure having you on my show today. It's just amazing to me. Like I said, I'm in tears. I've just been in tears, emotional about this. But I really thank you for being appealing to the community. Please share with the audience how they can find you if you want to connect with somebody, if you want to talk to Cousin Joe. This is the information that you can have.
All right. I'm going to give you my phone number because everybody else got it.
Oh.
803-979-6473. If you're not on my call log, it won't ring. So leave me a message or text me. And I promise you, I will get back in touch with you. I'm on Facebook, Hoover Johnson Jr. I'm on Facebook. All that other stuff I don't have, but I'll give you, I'm not ashamed. I'm not afraid to give you my phone number. You can ask me questions. We can talk. And that's just me.
Yes, sir.
That's just me,
Well,
Brittany.
thank you so much. You done got the digits. You done got the digits. So don't be afraid to reach out again, because thank you so much for being on the show. We actually on my front porch today, and
Enjoying every minute of it.
rocking like we used to
That's
back in the
right.
day.
That's right. That's
But I
right.
thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me,
Thank
Brittany.
you.
And I love you, girl.
I love you too.
All right, cuz.
Thank you.
All
Well,
right.
y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so
God
much for
bless you.
watching.
Take care.
You can find this video on Roku TV on the TPO network. You can also find it on YouTube. We are excited to share more individuals, more leaders for the upcoming videos. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.